Hey traders, this is Christian from Hertz Tribeca Trade Group with your trade of the day, and I would call this the breakout of the day. So this was our newsletter on for the weekend, and we put in our newsletter. We put all of our new trades that we're putting in. So the Qs, this was a swing trade that we entered to on Friday. I got long the Qs, March 21 calls. Taking a look at the technicals and what was lining up here in terms of the Qs, possible breakout. So this was on Friday when we entered into the trade, a nice Raptor buy signal right on our indicator. So what happened today? Basically, a clean breakout here. So here's where we were on Friday. We actually had a little bit of a pullback on Monday, but you can see a nice breakout here. So this is a 52-week high. Take a look at the volume here. Volume confirming the breakout today. We just saw a tremendous amount of Qs calls being bought. So these are not really long dated, but I do like the February 125s. This is what they bought today, and you can see that the volume, not only was it big in cash, but the volume was very large in options as well. 2.2 times normal volume today in the Qs ETF. So some really aggressive buying. I like the February calls. I'm already in the March. What's nice about this trade is you have really clear defined breakout and clear defined support. So this was the previous top of value for the month of let's say I think it was actually October and November. So right around this level here, you could see 119.15. Here's your support. If we dip back into this sideways price action, that's your area to exit. But I think this is the risk reward is set up quite nicely here to play for a further breakout here in the Qs. If you go further out to the weekly chart, we're kind of doing this backwards. Normally you look at the weekly chart first and then drill in, but you could see for longer term, past February and past March, this is the developing value area for the following year. So as long as we look at these developing value areas, we want to see that we open above the red line in next year. So this is something to watch as well as next year. You could see on the weekly chart. So if you have not gotten into this trade yet, this was the breakout just a couple days ago, but I think you definitely have more to come here. We're not overbought on any levels. If you look at the SPYs, if you look at the diamonds, those are way overbought. The IWM is coming in a little bit. Small caps are coming in a little bit from overbought levels, but they're still overbought. The Qs are not. And you could see that this Raptor indicator is trying to fire off a buy signal. It hasn't happened yet on the longer term time frame. So as long as we're above this 119.68, which again this is going to be developing until the end of the year, but as long as we open up above here, I think we've got more upside to go here in the Qs. So again, the trade that I'm in and I'm going to stay in, we took a little bit of profits in the Tribeca trade room today, is the March 21 calls. You got a little bit more time than what paper did today, going out to February 125s. But again, look at this. Look at the size of this trade here. So if you pull up the actual size of this, you could see, it's a $6 million option trade. This is no small trade at all. This is not something that somebody put up for like a 15 cents or 20-cent option. They bought 48,500 of those in one single slice. February 125 calls at 127. That's a $6 million trade. It's a pretty big chip to put down for further upside. So the technicals are lining up. You could see aggressive money is going into it, and you have your defined support in the Qs, which if you go back to the daily chart, I'll give you that level one more time. It's basically right around, call it 119, 119.10. That's your level of support that you want to watch, and I think you've got a real nice chance for a breakout here in the Qs. So there it is. I'm in these. I'm going to stay long, and thank you for watching today's video. Also, get involved in our Tribeca Trade Group Swing Trade Program. We talk about these trades. This is what we do all day long. You can see this is a huge winner. We've had some really nice trades through the last week and the last couple weeks. So check us out. You will not be disappointed. Thank you very much and have a great night.